You have already checked your phone 3 times since you started watching this. You did not even notice. And if you put it down right now and tried to leave it alone for the next hour, most of you would not make it. Not because you are weak, not because you lack discipline, because your phone was not designed to be useful. It was designed to be impossible to put down. And the people who built it knew exactly what they were doing. Here is what they built it on. In 1953, a psychologist named B.F. Skinner put a rat in a box. The box had a lever. Every time the rat pressed the lever, it received a food pellet. At first, the rat pressed the lever, got a pellet, and moved on. Predictable, controllable. Then Skinner changed one thing. He made the pellet delivery random. Sometimes the rat pressed the lever and got a pellet. Sometimes it pressed and got nothing. The rat became obsessed. It pressed the lever compulsively, hundreds of times, unable to stop. The random reward had done something to its brain that a guaranteed reward never could. This is called a variable reward schedule, and it is the most powerful behavioral trigger ever discovered. It is also the exact mechanism your phone runs on. Every time you open Instagram, sometimes there is something exciting. Sometimes there is nothing. Every time you check your messages, sometimes someone important wrote to you. Sometimes it is empty. Your brain cannot predict which it will be, and that uncertainty is the trap. Your brain has a reward system built on a chemical called dopamine. Dopamine is not the pleasure chemical. That is a myth. Dopamine is the anticipation chemical. It fires not when you receive a reward, but when you expect one might be coming. The moment you reach for your phone before you even see what is there, your brain releases dopamine. The checking itself is the reward, not what you find. This is why you can check your phone, find nothing interesting, put it down, and pick it up again 30 seconds later. Your brain already got its hit the moment you reached for it. Now it wants another one. Sean Parker was one of the founding presidents of Facebook. In 2017, he gave an interview that the technology industry did not want public. He said the people who built Facebook asked themselves one question from the very beginning. How do we consume as much of your time and conscious attention as possible? The answer they landed on was this: give people a little dopamine hit every once in a while because someone liked or commented on a photo or a post. Parker called it a social validation feedback loop, and he said they built it intentionally, knowing exactly what it was doing to human psychology. He also said he has no idea what it is doing to children's brains. And he said it anyway. The like button was not designed to make you feel good. It was designed to make you come back. Every notification your phone sends you is a variable reward delivery system dressed up as a feature. The red badge on your app icon is not informational. It is a trigger. It was designed by teams of engineers and behavioral psychologists whose entire job was to make that red dot as irresistible as possible. The pull to refresh gesture on almost every social app, where you drag down and wait for new content to load, was directly modeled on a slot machine lever. Same motion, same unpredictable reward, same compulsion loop. Tristan Harris spent 3 years as a design ethicist at Google. His job was to think about how technology affects the human mind. What he found was that every major tech company was engaged in a race to the bottom of the brainstem, not competing for the best product, competing for the most primitive and powerful triggers in human psychology: fear, outrage, loneliness, validation, curiosity. The apps that won were the ones that hit those triggers the hardest and most often. Harris left Google and spent years trying to warn the public about what he had seen from the inside. He called it a persuasive technology industry, a system designed not to serve your goals, but to override them. Now here is the part that most people miss. This is not a willpower problem. You are not failing to put your phone down because you are undisciplined. You are up against a system that was built by thousands of the most intelligent engineers on Earth, backed by billions of dollars, and specifically optimized to defeat your self-control. Your brain evolved over millions of years to respond to social signals, to novelty, to uncertain rewards. It never had to defend itself against a device that was specifically engineered to exploit all of those responses simultaneously at any hour in your pocket. The brain you are using to try to resist your phone is the same brain the phone was designed to hijack. That is not a fair fight. So what actually works? Research consistently shows that the most effective intervention is not discipline, it is distance. If your phone is within reach, you will check it. Your brain will find a reason. The studies show that even having your phone face down on a desk, not in your hand, not lit up, just present in the room, measurably reduces your cognitive capacity. Your brain is partly occupied just by knowing it is there. The single most effective thing you can do is put your phone in a different room. Not on silent, not face down, a different room. Studies from the University of Texas found that this alone significantly improved focus, working memory, and fluid intelligence compared to having the phone nearby. The second most effective intervention is turning off every non-essential notification. Every notification is a lever pull. Every lever pull is a dopamine trigger. Every dopamine trigger makes the next one harder to resist. Remove the lever and the compulsion weakens. The engineers who built these systems know all of this. Some of them do not use the products they built. Steve Jobs did not let his children use the iPad. Several senior engineers at major social media companies have spoken publicly about restricting their own children's access to the platforms they helped design. They built the machine, and they made sure their own families stayed out of it. That is the clearest signal of all about what this technology actually is. Your phone is not a tool that got addictive by accident. It is a system that was deliberately engineered to be as difficult to put down as possible, using the most powerful behavioral science available, targeting the oldest and most vulnerable parts of your brain. Knowing that does not make it easy to put down, but it does mean the next time you reach for it without thinking, you will know exactly whose hand is on the lever.